Which. I'm sorry, I won't do that again. Hey everybody, this is James, and welcome to YouTube Suggestions 30. I shouldn't have done that. This is where we take a look at 6 channels on YouTube. The 5 featured channels are all under 25,000 subscribers, while the 6th channel is over 25,000. We'll get to that later in the video. This being kind of a special edition, with the 30th episode giving us 150 total featured channels since I started doing this, I wanted to do something special. So we're going to take a look at some Irish creators many of you may not be familiar with on YouTube. It also gives me a chance to tell my Irish joke. Yes, I actually wrote a joke. So here goes. I looked up some Irish porn yesterday. It was just a woman going to a man's apartment, moaning about the weather, drinking all of his beer, and then leaving without saying goodbye. Okay, I'm probably the only person who thinks that's funny, but for funny, we always have the suggestion monkey. Hosted by Mary-Clair, there's little of everything on MC Loves to Laugh, but she does keep things lighthearted, so I guess I should say anything fun. Mary-Clair shares some of her experiences as a kids show presenter on RTE Television, which is the national broadcaster in Ireland, including some looks behind the scenes that I thought was really interesting. Mary-Clair has also done some stand-up comedy and offers some comedy skits and other funny content, like photoshopping her boyfriend into different scenarios. She'll also pop up with a Q&A and occasional collaboration with her friends. MC Loves to Laugh had its first upload in November 2012 and has brought in over 7,000 subscribers. Mary-Clair doesn't really have a regular upload schedule, and of course lockdowns over the last year made it difficult on everybody. But she did say recently that she was coming up with some new content in the near future. Check out Behind the Scenes presenting a TV show to see the video you were seeing a clip of here. I'd also recommend Irish Slang Words, which is a video she did with her boyfriend Richard. There's a lot of fun stuff to see on the channel, so go check it out and take a look for yourself. If you like a little makeup with your music, or a little music with your makeup, Burke might be the channel for you. As I've pointed out previously, I don't really need any makeup tips, but I do enjoy listening to music, and that is mostly what she has been concentrating on recently. Megan has an incredible voice, perfect for covers of songs by Adele, Ariana Grande, Pink, and even Elvis. She's also known to invite guests in to do duets like the Ed Sheeran mashup she did with her sister. Megan will also throw out something just for fun, like the Blindfold Donut Challenge or a trip to Liverpool. Megan has been on YouTube for a while, uploading for the first time in March of 2012 and has gained almost 3,000 subscribers since then. Megan typically uploads once or twice a month, though you may have to dig back a little bit if you're interested in the makeup videos. I'd recommend starting with I Will Always Love You, a Whitney Houston cover, which you are seeing a clip of here. Also give a listen to Megan's cover of Beautiful by Christina Aguilera, or the duets she does with her sister. Megan is an incredible talent, and I know you're going to like what you hear. So go over and check her out. I know I keep saying this, but like everybody in Ireland, lockdowns and restrictions have made the last year hard on JamieJayCar. But things are looking up as he was recently able to get out and do some of the street interviews, which is what I think he does best. Jamie offers a lot of great content like his Ireland in 50 Years Time skit, and he does do live streams and online interviews. But it's his street interviews where he can really put his quick wit on display as he interacts with everyday citizens in Ireland. It's some really funny stuff and a great way to get some honest Irish opinions. Jamie uploaded for the first time in June of 2012 and has earned over 10,000 subscribers since then. Check out Irish People Choose Which Is Better, King or Tato, to see the video you are seeing a clip of here. That's where people choose their favorite crisp or potato chip, depending on where you're from. Also check out the previously mentioned Ireland in 50 Years Time, or an interview with Harker Ryan, who we featured in YouTube Suggestions 25. I really feel like I didn't do the channel justice, to be honest, but it's a fun channel to watch, and the best way to confirm that is to check it out yourself. Three-piece band out of Bray, Ireland, Wyvern Lingo has a unique sound that incorporates modern pop with a bit of an R&B twist, and even hints at a little bit of lounge music at times. Whatever the mix, Wyvern Lingo has some great original songs offered up in live performances and music videos, sometimes making use of scenic locations and sometimes just right out of the studio. They have some wonderful acoustic offerings like Dark Cloud, and even do a little a cappella for songs like Used. All three have a lovely voice that complements one another, and the music is well worth the binge watch. Wyvern Lingo uploaded their first video in September 2014 and have over 4,500 subscribers at the time of posting this video. There isn't a huge archive to go through, but what is there is well worth the visit. Check out Sydney to see the video you were seeing a clip of here. I highly recommend Used to get a good dose of their a cappella skills, or check out some of their non-musical offerings as they join in the YouTube fun by doing challenges. Really, there isn't a bad place to start. All of their songs are great, so go give them a look and listen, and tell them a view from the middle sent you. Michael Keane is the creator behind Michael Films, which is our 150th channel to be featured on YouTube Suggestions. The Cork native is a rising star in Ireland, winning the Spirit Award at the Indie Cork Film Festival. His short film Final Days also won Michael Ireland's Young Filmmakers Award for 2020. You can see both of his award-winning shorts on his channel, along with other short films like Stalker, Illusion, and an Irish language short film in which he also appears. It's a great opportunity to see a talented young filmmaker early in his career, and Michael has a bright future in filmmaking. The first upload on Michael Films went live in July 2018, and the channel has gained almost 2,000 subscribers since then. This is another channel that doesn't have a huge archive, but it's not really a channel set up for quantity. And of course, lockdowns, restrictions, the pandemic, you know the story of the last year and a half. What is there is incredible. Check out all the films already mentioned, as well as Unknown Territory, which I thought was really good. Take a look at the channel and see what you think. Michael is a star in the making, so there's not a bad place to start. Go check it out. And that's the 5 featured channels for YouTube Suggestions 30. You can get to any of these channels at any time by clicking the icon in the upper right hand corner or the link in the description. If you aren't familiar with any of these channels, at least go give them a look. And if you like what you see, consider subscribing to their content. And speaking of subscribing, if you aren't already subscribed to A View from the Middle, you can click the double arrow one-way sign in the bottom right-hand corner, or the red button on the front page. If you don't subscribe, your Guinness will be served warm with it head all the way under the heart. Shocking. Okay, before we close things out, let's take a look at the 6th channel. This is a channel over 25,000 subscribers, but one I think has good content, and might still be one that you're not familiar with. Keeping with our Irish theme, our 6th channel this time around is Clisare. While she has been on YouTube for a while with a variety of comic content, recent videos give you a great look at life in Ireland during the lockdown with her Corona vlogs. Along with her husband Alex and dog Millie, Clisare has done her best to keep things lighthearted, but also lets viewers see when it almost becomes too much. Even with tough times, Clisare has put out some fun stuff like taking a look at Irish stereotypes. She has also been doing some genealogy research, and even contacted some folks she shares some DNA with. There are some other videos that get a little more personal, so I'll just leave it up to you to check out her channel and see those for yourself. Clisare uploaded for the first time in September 2011 and has just over 100,000 subscribers. There's a big archive to go through, so check her out if you haven't already. And one more thing. This is not something we normally do, and I may never do it again, but I did want to add a quick honorable mention. The Try channel took the simple idea of people eating, drinking, and even watching different things, and they've turned it into something special on YouTube, largely thanks to the people involved. In fact, Mary-Clair, JamieJayCar, and Clisare are all on the Try channel, as well as Justine Stafford, who is a previously featured channel, and Diane Jennings, who is the 6th channel, was on Try in the early days. It's very much a binge-watch worthy channel, and I simply didn't see how I could do an episode talking about Irish channels without at least giving them a tip of the hat. Alright, that is YouTube Suggestions 30. I hope I gave you some new channels to check out. If you want to see more videos like this, check out the YouTube Suggestions playlist. Stick around till the end screen to see a list of the previously featured channels I showed clips of at the beginning of the video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, not necessarily in that order. I don't dare butcher the Irish language, so Justine Stafford, I'm giving you the last word.
Sláinte.